Hello, my name is Mandy. I am with Scott Leroy Marketing. Today's class is Command Mobile App. I'm going to show you how you can download the Command Mobile app onto your device and everything you can do on the go in your business. Since you're here with me live, definitely drop those questions in the chat as we go. I'll try to get those answered in real time, just like I just shared. And if you're happen to watch this back on recording, you can always reach out to us via email, support@scottleroymarketing.com, and we'll be happy to help. So let's talk about how to get Command Mobile on your phone to begin with. Okay. Now I'm working from an iPhone device. I'm sharing my mobile screen, as you can see here, and we use App Store on the iPhone. But if you're on a different device, you would just want to look for like Google Play Store or whatever app that you use to download apps. So I'm just going to go ahead and touch on the App Store in the top right-hand corner of the screen there, that blue square with a white A. And you can simply go to the search, bottom right-hand corner, the little magnifying glass, and the search bar is at the top. I'm just going to put my cursor there and simply type in KW. Hit search, and this will actually pull up both KW apps, as you can see right here in the center of your screen. The top one, the white square with the red KW, that is your consumer app. If you haven't checked out that class, please do. There's so much value in that piece of tech. So that is going to be what is referred to as KW app or KW consumer app. Um, and so that one is for your consumers, and it does not have an agent login. The one below it, that red square with the white KW, that's yours. That's the Command mobile app. That's the one that you can log into as an agent using your same Command username and password that you do on the desktop. Okay. So once you're here in your app store and you've located that red square with the white KW, you may see three different options over on the right-hand side. If there's a cloud with a down arrow, it means you have that app on your cloud already, and you can just touch that icon to go ahead and download it on your current device. You may also see a get option or a download option. Go ahead and touch that to download it onto your device. And for my case, you can see I already have the app downloaded and now I have an open option. So whichever one applies to you, go ahead and touch that blue icon and get the device on to you, or get the app onto your device rather. All right. And so from now, or now that you have the app on your phone, I'm going to go ahead and close the App Store and go back to our mobile view here. And I'm so sorry, guys. I'm got a frog in my throat, apparently. And hopefully the mute button is working and you're not hearing me cough in your ear. I apologize if you are working from two different devices here. Hopefully I have everything muted when that happens and you can't hear me, but I apologize if you can. Um, so if you hear me pause just for a second, just trying to get my voice to work for you guys today. All right. So we have that Command mobile app downloaded. You can see it in the top left-hand corner of your screen. Again, red square, white KW. That's the Command mobile app, the one that you can sign in as an agent and handle business on the fly. Okay. I wanted to show you this as well. This is both the Command and the KW app sitting side by side so that you can see the differences again, that the red background is going to be your Command mobile app. All right, so let's go ahead and touch on that Command Mobile app icon and we'll open it up. Now we were already signed in. If you are not signed in yet, you would have had a blue screen and a box for username and a box for a password. Again, use the same logins that you use for Command, like when you go to agent.kw.com on a desktop, same exact logins that you would use here, okay? Also, a benefit right now is with all the new security features, you do not have a verification code when logging into Command Mobile yet. So, little added benefit, a little quicker to sign in here. Okay. And so now I'm going to go through this app. This is an overview of this app because it is pretty robust. There's a good amount in here that you can do. I'm going to try to highlight the things that you might need to do in your business on the daily, especially if you're on the go, and try to help you get value from this right away. And so I do want to share in general some of the things that you can work on from your Command Mobile and also touch on some things that you can't do from this. Okay. So, what you can do from your app is manage contacts, manage tasks, opportunities. You even have a digital business card in here I'm going to show you, and you can also share your KW Consumer mobile app. The link that's branded to you, you can share that directly from your Command Mobile app. Okay. The things that you can't do on the Command Mobile are website edits to your KW agent or your KW team site. Those have to be done from a desktop or a laptop. Also, command designs and command campaigns. Those are all going to be on the desktop version of Command, and there's not a way to do those on the fly within the mobile app as of right now. Okay. So first, let's handle this dashboard here and go over the goodies that you have right here as soon as you open your app. I'm going to start in the top left-hand corner where you see your name. If you touch that, there is a menu there. This is going to be similar to when you click on your name on the desktop version of Command. The first thing that you see is the option to switch over to a team profile if you're on one. Okay. The check mark on the right-hand side will show you which account you're currently looking at. So you can see here, we're looking at our personal account. And just below that, you do have a profile option, but I really want to highlight the two other things right here. Number one, the business card. If I were to touch my business card, it will show you a QR code and your contact information. So if you're standing next to a new lead, all you have to do is hold your device out like this. They can scan this QR code and it will add you as a contact into their device. Also, you do have a share button there at the bottom where you can choose to share it. And now, based on what you commonly use on your device, whether it's texting, WhatsApp, email, whatever forms you typically share data with, that should prompt on your device and let you choose one of those commonly used methods. So if you were on your device right now, you can click share and it should let you share that by text or email. No problem, Iram. I'll back out of the screen and just show you. We're just right here on the dashboard of Command Mobile, and you just touch your name in the top left-hand corner and then touch My Business Card. That's where we were, right there. Okay. All right. I'm going to close that and let me, there we go. 3 times the charm. You're welcome. No problem. And so when you touch your name in the top left-hand corner again, just again want to point out that second little thing there, share my KW app link. If you're on a team, you can touch share my KW app link and it will give you the option of sharing either your unique team link. For those that are on teams, that is a unique link for you that will show the team branding, but it also shows you as the main agent. And any lead entered into that app will actually be automatically assigned to you in the team contacts. So it helps you capture leads better. Um, and if you're a solo agent, you actually won't see the option that I'm showing here on the screen. Whenever you click on share my app link, it will prompt you on your device to go ahead and share via text, email, again, your preferred methods that are on your phone. I'm going to go ahead and back out with the back arrow at the top left and come back to our dashboard. So we already previewed the menu in the top left. And so now I want to show you some options here on your dashboard. It's very similar to your command dashboard when you're on a desktop, right? So every box that you see, those are quick links. I can touch them and they will immediately take me to the information it advertises. Like if I were to touch the birthdays at the top left, it would take me to the contacts that currently have a birthday in the next 30 days. So every box you're seeing is a hyperlink and can be touched to take you quickly to that particular section of your Command Mobile app. You'll notice at the top it says things to know. Then you have a section of who to contact. And then you'll see at the bottom of ours, it says open opportunities. And so you can actually manage everything that shows here on the dashboard by choosing the option in the top right-hand corner to manage the layout. So I'm going to touch that in the top right-hand corner just to show you what you can do. And here on the manage layout options, notice that I have the task widget actually hidden. Notice it's the eyeball with a slash through it. I can just touch that eyeball, make it an open eye, and that means that particular widget will now show on my dashboard. The 6 dots that you see to the left of the task name, if you are to touch those and hold them, you can drag and drop the widgets in different order depending on what you want to see first. Okay, so you can just drag and drop these, continue to move them how you would like, and any eyeball that you see, you can touch those eyeballs and actually remove that particular part of the widget or the entire widget itself. So let's say I don't want to see my profit share when I log in. I can touch that eyeball and gray it out. And then down under who to contact, maybe I don't want to see some tour request or whatever. Ours is a demo account. I'm sure you're going to want to see these things, but you get the drift. You can touch the different eyeballs and gray them out if you choose not to see them. You also have that reset to default down at the very bottom. If maybe you just want to go back to the way it was intended. Once you make your changes, just click that save button in the top right. It will bring you back to your dashboard. And that's what it looks like with all the widgets active. Okay. 3 widgets it says hidden at the bottom, but those are the 3 out of the who to contact that I grayed out. Okay. And that is your dashboard. I want to show you the icons at the bottom. We're going to go through each one together, including the sandwich menu that's down there on the bottom right. 3 little lines, looks like a hamburger. Okay, maybe it's just me. But this teal button on the bottom right as well. See the teal circle with the big plus sign in it? That little guy, he's going to change every single screen that we're on. So when you touch him, what he lets you do will be dependent on where you are in the app. So I'm going to show him to you as we move through the app and show you how many things that he can actually do. So from right here at the dashboard, if you are to go ahead and touch your teal circle, he gives you 3 options here on the dashboard. I can immediately add a contact, add a task, or add an opportunity. This is great to be on the fly so that when you open your app, you don't have to sit here and try to go to each tab at the bottom. You can quickly just hit your plus key or plus sign in the bottom right-hand corner and quickly get to add that task, add that contact on the go, and even start an opportunity if you need to. Okay. And again, those are the teal plus sign options here on the dashboard. I'll show you how he changes as we go. All right, so next little tab at the bottom. See, we're currently on the house icon. It's lit up in teal and has the teal bar above it. That lets you know which tab you're on. So we're going to move over to the contacts tab, little person in the square. Just going to touch that. I'm going to immediately, I was already in a contact. Pardon me. There we go. So this is what it looks like when it comes up. It may start you out at the top. See across the top how we have tabs in here? Contacts, leads, recently active, and smart views. So I've just moved over to my smart view because we're teaching a class. I want to show my demo contacts here. And so these are your contacts, same contacts you currently have in your desktop version of Command. You can still view your smart views here on the app, obviously. And so we're going to go through some of the offerings that the Command Mobile gives you when it comes to contacts. First off, just get in the habit of knowing, just like in the desktop version of Command, whenever you see 3 dots, it generally means you have a hidden menu there. So up at the top right-hand corner, notice we have 3 dots. I'm going to go ahead and touch that and show you the different options you have here with your contacts. Number 1, notice it says import contacts. You can import contacts directly from your mobile device into Command Mobile. So that might be handy dandy, especially if you're in the habit of adding text numbers or contacts directly to your phone instead of into Command. I know, right? Somebody's clapping. I can't see who it is. Um, but yes, uh, that is definitely a big plus. So you can import contacts directly from your mobile. You can choose all, you can select one, you can select multiple. It gives you some choices. Okay. So that's the number one thing I want you to take away from this is in your contacts, you can import from your phone directly into Command. The second thing is, notice we have a select multiple option at the top of that menu. There's several things that you can do with this, but it allows you to do bulk, B-U-L-K, bulk actions within your Command Mobile app. So if I select mobile, oh, excuse me, select multiple, I can choose the little box beside each contact, choose multiple. Notice I have a select all button at the top if I want, but I can pick and choose who I want to pick to. And once I have multiple selected, I have options down at the bottom. I can add contacts to a smart plan right here from my Command Mobile. I can also add tags if I need to tag them, organize them. Some of our other classes may go into this a little bit further, but if you're not super familiar, there is a way to set up your command to where when you add certain tags, then smart plans, they will automatically start that contact on a smart plan. And so if you have already set up your smart plans to have like trigger tags and things like that, you could go ahead and bulk add those tags and it will start those contacts on smart plans. If you haven't set up your smart plan triggers, right here, you can go ahead and choose the option down at the bottom left to add to a smart plan. Choose the smart plan you want these contacts to be added to and go ahead and get them scheduled. There's also, remember, there's a hidden menu whenever you see the three dots, or I think their fancy name is ellipses. But if you touch the ellipses in the bottom right-hand corner, it will give you more options to do for your contacts. So you can add an activity. Maybe you ran into all these guys at an open house and you just want to log that activity. You can do so. You can add a note. The change account usually isn't used a whole bunch. This is, again, for team members. This would be moving these contacts from this account, which happens to be our personal, over to the team. Okay, so you probably won't use that one a whole lot. But the one at the very bottom, you might, that's your merge contacts. So let's say we decided these two contacts look like the same person and we need to go ahead and merge them. Well, you can do that on the fly from your Command Mobile app. You would just select multiple, choose the check boxes beside each person's name, and then in the bottom right-hand corner, when you touch those three dots, you would choose Merge Contacts from this menu. Once you choose Merge Contacts, it would let you review the information and go ahead and merge those duplicates. Okay. And so those are some of the actions that you can take when you're selecting multiple. Again, adding smart plans, add those tags, add the activities. So there's several things that you can do. I'm going to go ahead and close that menu on the right. I'm going to clear my selection and touch the X at the top left to go ahead and get us back just to our contacts here. Yay, Alicia, you made it in. Okay. Sorry, I saw you having to come in a couple of times and like you were having some issues. I'm glad you got in. Excellent. And so over here on for your contacts, I want to touch on the three dots again at the top right and just show you where you have that option to check for duplicates. So we can go ahead and choose check for duplicates. This will run a scan on your contact database. And once it's done, you'll get a notification. You can see the notification bell down there at the bottom right. You get a notification once the scan is done, and from your Command Mobile, you can touch those notifications and choose to review the contacts, it's identified as duplicates. And then you can merge them as well, so that you can go ahead again and manage your contacts right from your command mobile. Iram is asking if we've already added contacts from our phone and want to add only the newly added contacts, is there a way to do this without selecting every single new contact? If you're doing it from your phone directly into Command Mobile, you would have to go through and put a check mark beside the contacts that you specifically want to be imported. Yeah, so no way around that just yet. Um, yeah, no worries. I mean, technically you could select to import all contacts every time, but you will more than likely end up with some duplicates here and there. Okay, moving on along. Now let's talk about that teal button again in the bottom right-hand corner. Um, Again, remember he changes every single screen that we're on. So now that we're here in the contacts tab, if we were to touch that plus teal sign, now he immediately takes you to add a new contact. And this is what it looks like. It's pretty similar to what you're going to see on your desktop. You can go through and add even tags at the top. You see the option to also mark them as a lead if you would like. You enter their basic information like name, phone number, email. You can even enter the primary address. And down at the bottom, you're starting to enter information like the lead source. Where did you meet them? And also, you can add neighborhoods. See the option to add and remove neighborhoods. So I'm not going to go through all these fields. We do have a tech tip video that will walk you through every single field on how to add contacts. But I just want to show you that it's essentially the same thing you're seeing on the desktop version. Once you were done adding the contact, obviously you'd want to click Save in the top right-hand corner. I'm going to touch the X on the far left. There we go, and bring us back to our contacts. I do want to point out here as well, see the tiny icons with the phone, text symbol, and the email? Those are all quick links again. So for the contact name that they are beside, you can choose to call, text, or email them directly without having to try to copy and paste information, okay? So those are quick links for you to reach out to your contacts and make it easy. Next, let's go ahead and touch on a contact's name. I'm going to open up the contact profile so that you can see what else you can do here from your command mobile. And this is what it looks like inside of a contact profile. Notice we have the tabs across the top, so I can still see my contact details. I can see my contact's timeline, opportunities, smart plans, notes, and tasks. Okay, so you can do all of those from Command Mobile. Notice that saved searches. Saved searches is a tab that is typically within your contact profile in Command when you're looking at it from a desktop, but it is not available from Command Mobile. So if you're looking to create saved searches, then you would want to get into your desktop version of Command. Okay. Gonna travel on back over here to details and show you a couple other gems. First, tags. Notice that it already has tags on this particular contact, and you have the option to add or remove them. So I can touch add and remove. I can unselect tags that I don't want on there, and I can add additional tags as I would like to. When you're done, you can click Save. Do notice too, I'm going a little fast, but up here at the top, see where it says New Tag? I can make a new tag too on the fly from my Command Mobile. So that's really helpful. Click Save when you're done, and you'll notice the tags updated in real time. The other thing when you're working here from your Command Mobile is you can add neighborhoods. You can add or remove them. You also can view a preview of that neighborhood's information. It's branded to you and would be great to share. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to touch add and remove for neighborhood. And from this particular point, you have a couple of options. You can use that search bar at the top if you want to search a particular area. So let's just put in randomness. I think we'll choose Montana today. Yeah, there we go. We'll just choose Montana. All right, and so now we're looking at an area in Montana. All the green blocks that you're seeing, those are neighborhoods. So I can simply touch on them to add the neighborhood if I want. Notice how they're getting grayed in as I touch them. You'll also notice it's adding the neighborhood name down at the bottom. Okay, so that's how you could add a neighborhood. That in the search bar to the right, there's an arrow, like a navigation arrow or a compass arrow. If you were to touch that, it would also turn on your locations and it would pinpoint the area that you're currently in. So maybe you've run into somebody that's local to the area and they want to know more about the local market. You could go ahead and turn on locations and grab the neighborhood that you guys are currently at to get more information. At the bottom, if I were to draw this white box up a little higher, these are the neighborhoods that we've added. On the left-hand side, I have a minus sign, so I can go through and kind of remove some if I want. And on the right-hand side are magic three little dots, right? If I were to click on the three little dots on the right, it gives me some options. I can view details about that neighborhood, and this is what I want to show you guys that you have right here at your fingertips on your command mobile to share with somebody in person. So, or from your phone. So I can click view details, and it's going to show me the details of that neighborhood. Okay. I have a map. I have market stats. I have the active listings. I also have all the properties or the active listings again that I can sit here and thumb through and jump in. Excuse me. There we go. I can sit here and look at all the listings, even click on those and look through more information. By the way, you're the only agent that will show. Okay. Come on down, nearby schools, transit and commute, and other neighborhoods that would be nearby. So this person can go ahead and start looking through this area, travel on looking at listings, other neighborhoods, and this is branded to you. Notice that that should show as your KW agent or team site up at the very tippy top in the address bar. You can have the sandwich menu right there to your left. And these are pages on your current KW agent site. So they can actually navigate to other resources and tools that you have on your agent site. So I'm going to travel back to our app here. Again, that was the neighborhood, and I chose the three dots and view details. That's how we got there. Notice the share details option. Right now, you can click share details and you would be able to share this through your phone. You can share it on text, email, copy the link and share it on your social platforms, whatever you would like to do from your mobile device. Okay. So that's some good added value, just a great resource to have right at your fingertips that you can go ahead and send out. We'll tell you right now, due to some complications in command, if you were to try to share neighborhood information from the desktop version in command, you have to watch it because right now they're having an issue with it not being branded to the agent and it actually being the generic kw.com site. So they are working on that. They have not gotten a resolution as of yesterday. So just FYI, sometimes it's a little easier to do it right from your command mobile app and ensure that it is branded to you. All right. I'm going to close that little menu, minimize that, and click Save in the top right-hand corner. That will save our new neighborhoods that we just added to our person. You can see them all listed here within the neighborhoods. Okay. And so again, you can add neighborhoods and remove them as you would like on the fly. Jennifer, I see your question. Hold on one second. Let's see. That's a great question. So, to update your headshot within Command, there's several places to do that. So definitely would recommend desktop version for that part of the question. So desktop command version to update your headshot. Also, if you have us, if we're partnered with your market center, let us do that for you. It's so much easier. Just send us your headshot and your command logins, and we can get your headshot updated everywhere for you. The other portion of that question, your photo on your e-business card. If you're talking about the business card that is in, you're welcome. If you're talking about the business card that we mentioned earlier that's here on your Command mobile app, at this time, that guy, he does not share your headshot. Um, but if you're talking about like the Bling business cards that we set up for you here at SLM, um, we would just need your logins to your Bling account and we can go in there and update that for you too. I'm just not sure which digital card you're talking about. But if you're talking about something different than what I just answered, Jennifer, just let me know. All right. So, okay, good. Well, there you go. All right. And so right here on this contact, again, we're in the contact profile on our Command mobile app, and we're going to take another look at our little guy, the teal plus sign in the bottom right-hand corner. Because remember, he changes depending on what screen you're on. So from this particular place right here, when you have your individual contact open, you can click the teal plus sign, and he will give you multiple options to do for this particular contact. So you can review those options there. You can jump right into an opportunity. You can create a task right away. You can even add them to a smart plan. Okay. Going to touch away from that menu now. And let's go ahead and start looking into how to manage your tasks from the mobile app. So down here in the bottom, we're looking at our bottom icons again. We're currently on the contact icon, which is the little person in a square. I'm going to touch the one to the right of him. That's your tasks. Little check mark or the open bullet point. And these are our tasks. These are the same tasks that you would see when you open Command Desktop version. Notice we have 3 tabs across the top. I love this. It lets you organize your tasks into call tasks or even text tasks. So maybe you're in an area where you can't jump on the phone right now, but you can definitely hammer out some texts. Well, come to your task tab, grab your text tasks and get those squared away. Same with the call tasks. If you're somewhere where you can go ahead and jump on your phone and get some calls done, come in here to your tasks, get those squared away. To mark a task complete, you would simply touch the checkbox in the circle on the top left or on the left of the task. So I can go ahead and touch this on my screen. Since this is a call task, you will have this pop up where you can add more information like how did the call go? I'm going to choose the top option to add not only the call activity to that contact and mark the task complete. There we go. But it will let me put in again, how did the call go? No answer, left voicemail, or even that you talked and you can add in more notes here. So you can go ahead and do that and mark save at the top. It will mark that task done, gives you a little banner showing it's done. And now that contact has that activity updated on it as well. For text tasks, I'll go back over to that tab. You can simply touch that checkbox on the left-hand side to mark it as done. It will give you this pop-up. This. Okay, great. We're going to go ahead and choose to mark as complete. I'm used to that only doing it for the call tasks and text, not allowing us to have an extra description. So this is new to me, guys. Learning something together here. And so you can go ahead and put in your notes and click save, and it will add that information to that contact as well. Notice we've got 3 dots to the right of every task, so that means we have a hidden menu. So I'll go ahead and touch those and show you how else you can manage your tasks here on the fly. This will help you edit that task, even reschedule it, jump right to the contact, or view the opportunity it is associated with if it's an opportunity task. You do also have the option to archive the task if you need to. Okay. Coming back to the All tab at the top left, and you're viewing all of your tasks, notice that you do have that search bar and filter options. Okay, so you can come here and look for a particular task if you need to. In the top right hand corner, you also have a select mobile, multiple option. So if I were to do that, I can go ahead and select multiple tasks, and it gives me an option down at the bottom that I can reschedule multiple tasks at a time, or even touch the three dots in the bottom right hand corner, and I can go ahead and either change their priority or archive multiple tasks at a time. So again, lots of freedom here with your task management on the fly. All right, I'm gonna get out of selecting all those tasks by touching the X at the top left, still here on our tasks tab. And now let's look at our little teal plus sign guy. Remember, he changes. So now from right here at the task tab, if you were to touch him, he takes you right into creating a new task. Fields are the same as you would see when you're on your command desktop option. You could pick the name of that task, choose the type of task it is, and you can even go ahead and link it to a contact or an opportunity. Once you're done filling out that task, you can click Save in the top right. I'm going to touch the X in the top left, and then your task would be created. Okay. And so from there, let's go ahead and look at your notifications tab. In the bottom, it's the little bell. If you have notifications, you should see that red bubble with the number of notifications that you have waiting for you. So go ahead and touch that. And right here on your notifications, again, very similarly to your desktop version, those are hyperlinks when you see teal text in the notifications. Like, look at today's notification, the database scan completed. That is what we did earlier when we were looking at our contacts tab and we did a scan to see if there's any duplicates. I could touch review duplicates right there from my notification, and it's a hyperlink, and it will take me right into reviewing those duplicates so I could ignore them or go ahead and merge them together. I'm going to touch the arrow in the top left-hand corner to come back. And so you have that option here with your notifications. Again, it's hyperlinks. It has those clickable links that'll get you right to what you're looking for. And you also have those three dots on the right-hand side of the notification. This is probably one of my favorite features here. When you touch the dots in the top right-hand corner, you have the option to create a task right away from this notification. Maybe you got a notification about the database scan being done, but you don't have time to tend to this right now. Well, that's fine. Touch the three dots, touch add task, and create a task for yourself later and make it due when you do have time to come back to it, right? And so that is just a great way, again, on the fly to keep managing your business and not have to worry about, did I clear my notifications and not follow up with something? Okay. All right. Let's move on to our sandwich menu in the bottom right-hand corner. We touch that and it gives you other options. So we're going to jump into opportunities there that you see at the top, and we'll come back and review these other guys in just a minute. So we'll touch opportunities. And this is your sales pipeline here, right here on your Command mobile app. You'll notice that you have the full pipeline, the tab at the top left. You can also choose to view all opportunities. That's your all tab right here. What this allows you to do is also access opportunities that may be closed or lost or archived. I'll say closed longer than 30 days. That's what I should say. And so again, you can come here, use that search bar at the top or use the filters to go ahead and find the opportunities you're looking for. Each bar that you're seeing, that's an opportunity. So you see the opportunity phase and stage that it's in. You'll see the name. And then also you'll see the task list over there to the right. So again, same icon of a task list, and it should say, like that first one says, 1 of 8. So 1 of 8 tasks have been completed for that opportunity. You can totally check on those from right here on your phone. And then the three dots to the right, always got that menu, right? So you also have some quick link options right there that you can jump into with that opportunity. Okay. I'm actually going to come back over here to pipeline at the top left and show you that you can manage this layout. See the option in the top right to manage it? Right now it's listings, buyers, landlords, and then tenants. And I can click on any of these. These are all clickable. I can go right into that phase and stage to view those opportunities. But in the top right for manage layout, I can customize this for my own business. Maybe I do more tenants and landlords than I do on transactional sales. Like, so I could use the six dots on the left to drag and drop and move that up in my pipeline so that I see that more. Maybe I don't even want to see the listings and buyers. I can touch those eyeballs and gray them out so that those will no longer show on my pipeline. So you can come in here and customize this like you would like. Move it around if maybe you do listings more often than not. So you can put that little guy at the top if you want. When you're done customizing it, just touch the save button in the top right. Okay. So again, just a little bit of customization that you can do for your particular business there. Now, let's actually jump into the pipeline. So I'm just going to choose the very top one right here for our listings, and we'll just touch our active phase. And it will bring me in to view those opportunities. Notice we've got those six dots on the left. I do have some drag and drop options that I can come in here, move them between stages. I can also move the opportunity through different phases as well. So again, definitely got some freedom in here to manage your opportunities. Uh, I moved it into the one phase. It wants me to give it a close date. I'm going to skip this. Give me just a second. There we go. Okay. So sometimes when you move it into different phases, if you haven't gotten into that yet, it will require different dates to be shared on the opportunity. So, all right. So now that we're looking in our pipeline right here, I can drag and drop them to different phases and stages. I can also touch on those checklists and open the checklist. Let me find one that has checklist. See if we have anybody in here. Nope. I'm going to go back to a different phase. There we go. Okay, so here's some checklists. See the 0 of 3? So I'm just going to touch the checklist and open that up. It will show me the tasks associated with that opportunity. I can mark them as complete on the left-hand side by checking the little checkbox in a circle. Or I could touch the three dots on the right-hand side and it gives me some other options that I can take with this particular task. Okay. All right. So I'm going to close this. I'm going to do the back arrow at the top left. Go back to viewing our opportunities here. Now do know you have the expand cards option in the top right. So maybe you want to see a little more information than what it's giving you for each opportunity. You can touch the expand cards and it will make them a little bit bigger. So you can see a little more information. Now you can see that contact that is currently linked. And if there's a property, you can also see it shared here as well. So it gives you just a little bit broader of a view for the different opportunities if you're looking for something in particular. Okay. All right. And so now you can actually go into an opportunity itself. So we'll just tap on this first one here, the 123 Main Street listing, and it will take you into that opportunity. We were just here when we were looking at the tasks, but I want to show you it from here. Do know that I can come in here, add and remove tags to my opportunity and view the information under details. But I can also choose my task tab at the top, and I can also view notes at the top as well. Fabulous. Okay, great. Just a second. Decided to log us out. Oh, this is going to be fun. Uno momento. And sign in. Okay, good. All right, we're going to get back to opportunities. I was thinking our class might have to end a little soon. All right, to get back to opportunities, use the sandwich icon at the bottom right-hand corner and touch opportunities. I'm just going to jump quickly back into an opportunity here so we can get back to where we were. Here we go. I'm not going to touch the note tabs again, just in case. That's what kicked us out. And right here from within your opportunity, notice you do have those three dots at the top right-hand corner, and you can edit that opportunity and you can even archive it if you need to as well. Um, Down here at the bottom right, we'll touch our little plus sign guy again, and you'll notice he'll let you create a task for that opportunity and also add a note if you want. Okay. All right. And so from there, that's about it for the opportunities. And on the bottom right-hand corner, we'll touch the sandwich icon again and just quickly review the three items that you're seeing there, four items that you're seeing there at the bottom. The touch, I'm going to get my words right in a second. The map that you're seeing, I'm going to go ahead and touch that map because this also is another way that you can look up the neighborhoods that we were talking about earlier. You can use the search bar at the top or touch the locations arrow at the far right if you want. I'll just go ahead and look up our town that we were looking at earlier. I don't remember if it's Helen or Helena, Montana. Must be Helena. There we go. We'll go ahead and touch that. The map will update to take us to that particular area. You can see the different neighborhoods that are available there. Select them again if you would like. And it gives you a quick link at the bottom. I can share that one neighborhood with somebody right away or multiple neighborhoods at one time. And we have our three dots in the bottom right-hand corner where I can easily add those neighborhoods right to a contact. So that might be even a little faster than having to go in and find your contact and add a neighborhood to it like we did earlier. This again, just on the fly, if you need to get that neighborhood information and want to share it with somebody, you can do it right here from the map. So I'm going to choose the arrow in the top left-hand corner to go back, touch our sandwich menu again on the bottom right-hand corner. And the KWIQ that you're seeing there, that is the AI bot that now is in your command account. So if you need to ask any questions, you can do that there. You also have command training. And then at the very bottom, you'll notice your notification preferences. I'm going to go ahead and touch that just to show you. It's essentially the same options that you're seeing in your command desktop, where you can come in and touch each one of these and choose what you want to have notifications turned on or turned off for. And that is it, guys. I'm going to touch the home icon down at the bottom just to get us back to our dashboard. That is it for our Command Mobile class today. If you're here with me live, definitely go ahead and drop those questions in the chat. I'll be happy to stay for a couple of extra minutes. And if you're watching this back on recording, you can always reach out to us at support@scottleroymarketing.com. Thanks for watching.